how
Okay,
the
couple things. I'm going to
I have
stop
a
you right
house.
now. Couple things, Mr. Mose.
Yeah.
One, you're appearing in
Yeah.
person at the next hearing because it's your initial
Yep.
appearance, and I need to hear.
Yeah.
Two, because your Zoom, your connection, wherever you are, is not great. It kind of sucks, actually. And so if it goes, don't forget to fill out that application. If you don't qualify for the public defender, fill that out before you leave. I need that. And what I'm going to do is I'm hoping that Mr. Chapman, who's sitting right there behind you, will accept the appointment. I put it on his date and time. The criminal complaint. You're going to come up here, get the criminal complaint, get the notice, give the printed copy of the criminal complaint to the attorney sitting right behind you, Mr. Chapman. Probably not going to qualify, but what you should do when we're done here is talk to one of our public defenders, Mr. Flisky, just to see if you qualify. If you don't qualify, then what you're going to need to do is fill out that court-appointed application as soon as practically possible, okay? And you have it there, and it looks like it's opened. It looks like you read it.
Yep.
And so you did read it?
Yes.
And you can read, write, and you understand the English language?
Yes.
There are two counts there. One is resisting an officer, and one is a misdemeanor bail jump. I'm not going to have you tell me if you agree with the facts or any of those things at this time, but do you understand both of those counts and the maximum penalties?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you need me to read anything to you from this criminal complaint?
No.
You understand it all?
Yep.
Not guilty pleas will be entered on your behalf. You are entitled to a jury trial. You would be entitled to a speedy trial once if you request one, okay? And so what I'm going to do right now is if you qualify for public defender, you don't need to worry about that. You'll go with public defender. You will, I'm going to tell you, you will qualify for a court appointed, and that's at that lesser cost of $100 an hour versus the 400, 500 or whatnot that private attorneys charge, okay? And so that's why it's $350 down, $50 a month. You're responsible for their entire bill, but in a payment plan. So you don't have to pay $5,000 just to get an attorney or those kinds of things. CM 119, State of Wisconsin versus David Gepfert. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Mr. Gepfert appears in person without counsel. We're set here today in this matter for an initial appearance. Mr. Gepfert, you are here without an attorney. Are you looking to hire an attorney, apply for a public defender?
As far as I know, I don't qualify for a public defender and I can't afford an attorney, so.
Well, you can fill out a court-appointed application. Is this a matter where an offer can be presented?
Yes. The offer in this case, if he pleads to resisting arrest, we dismiss but read in the bail jump and we do court costs.
All right. So plead to the misdemeanor. The offers plead to the misdemeanor, and then waive the other, and then they'd be asking only for court costs. Okay. That's the offer. So you can think about it and think if you want an attorney, you don't want an attorney, where to go from there. But did you get a copy of that criminal complaint?
Yes.
And you have it there, and it looks like it's opened. It looks like you read it.
Yep.
And so you did read it?
Yes.
And you can read, write, and you understand the English language?
Yes.
There are two counts there. One is resisting an officer and one is a misdemeanor bail jump. I'm not going to have you tell me if you agree with the facts or any of those things at this time, but do you understand both of those counts and the maximum penalties?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you need me to read anything to you from this criminal complaint?
No.
You understand it all?
Yep.
Not guilty pleas will be entered on your behalf. You are entitled to a jury trial. You would be entitled to a speedy trial once if you request one, okay? And so what I'm going to do right now is first, you don't qualify for a public defender. That's a for sure.
I'm pretty sure I don't. I checked a few years ago when I had to court and I didn't, and I'm only making more money now, so.
Here's the deal. You're making more money now.
Yes.
So you're probably not going to qualify, but what you should do when we're done here is talk to one of our public defenders, Mr. Flisky, just to see if you qualify. If you don't qualify, then what you're going to need to do is fill out that court-appointed application as soon as practically possible, okay?
All right.
And so here's the deal. Looking at these charges, knowing the offer that's been made, I don't know exactly how much do you make a month? Obviously, it's more than most likely than what would
I want to
qualify
say
you.
roughly $4,000.
Okay, So what I'm going to need is $350 down as a down payment, okay? And then it'll be $50 a month if you want an attorney, just to look at the case and to do those things. I can give you time to be able to post.
Is that
that
only
money?
if I qualify for
If
it?
you qualify for public defender, you don't need to worry about that. You'll go with public defender. You will, I'm gonna tell you, you will qualify for a court appointed. And that's at that lesser cost of $100 an hour versus the 400, 500 or whatnot that private attorneys charge, okay?
Okay,
And so that's why it's $350 down, $50 a month. You're responsible for their entire bill, but in a payment plan. So you don't have to pay $5,000 just to get an attorney or those kinds of things,
all right.
okay? So can you get that $350 paid in the next week?
I mean, I can make it happen, I guess. I'd be hurting for money, but
Well, here, if you're gonna be able to make it happen. Let me just take a look right now where we are. If you're able to make it happen, I can give you till September 10th. Okay,
okay,
so that work out?
yeah,
Great. Don't forget to fill out that application. If you don't qualify for the public defender, fill that out before you leave. I need that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm hoping that Mr. Chapman, who's sitting right there behind you, will accept the appointment. I put it on his date and time. And I can print out a criminal complaint if you wish, Mr. Chapman, but it's resisting and bail jump, offer plead to resisting, court costs.
that's fine.
So great attorney, sitting right there. You can meet him, hi, $350 by September 10th, okay?
All right.
And
Where-
if you,
Where
what,
do
go
I get
ahead,
the paperwork to fill out?
at the clerk's office.
Okay,
They'll give that to you. What I'm gonna do right now is hopefully print out the criminal complaint. You're gonna come up here, get the criminal complaint, get the notice, give the printed copy of the criminal complaint to the attorney sitting right behind you, Mr. Chapman. What time?
okay,
That would be 9 o'clock. September 10, 9 o'clock. Quite honestly, with your attorney's fees, you might get money back. I don't know. Talk to Mr. Chapman.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mr. Flisky, does Mr. Mose qualify?
He does, Your Honor.
Mr. Mose, can you hear me again?
I can hear you.
We will go on the record in the matter 26 CF 119, 26 TR 654 and 655. State of Wisconsin versus Alan Mose. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Mr. Mose appears by telephone conference with approval of the court. We have Joel Feliski making a special appearance on his behalf here today. He qualifies for the public defender. I'm going to guess you weren't able to go over the criminal complaint.
That is correct, Your Honor. There may be a need to update Mr. Mose's address. He currently resides here. I have 230 3rd Street in Duluth, Minnesota. But yes, I was not able to review the complaint with him. It seems like he did not get a copy. I'm asking to adjourn so that an attorney can get appointed.
All right. Mr. Mose, have you received a copy of that criminal complaint?
If I got it when I was in jail, then yes, but if I don't believe I have the.
Okay, at the next hearing, which I'm scheduling for September 9th at 1 o'clock, you must be here in person, okay? So don't call my assistant and ask to appear by telephone conference or video. You must be here in person, all right?
Where would I stay at down there? What is there a hotel or something for that? I don't know how to live. That company harasses me too much. I don't know how to,
Okay,
how to,
couple things. I'm gonna
I have
stop
a
you right
house.
now. Couple things, Mr.
Yeah.
Mose. One, you're appearing in
Yeah.
person at the next hearing because it's your initial
Yep.
appearance, and I need to hear.
Yeah.
Two, because your Zoom, your connection, wherever you are, is not great. It kind of sucks, actually. And so if it goes, then my court reporter can't take it down. So you can be here in person. There are a couple hotels if you need to stay here, but September 9th at 1, okay?
yeah.
Okay, all right. Now we lost the Polk County DA because I needed to get through all this stuff. So I guess I'll move on. What? Polk County is in person. Oh, are you? I had.
I know.
Are you? You were just here.
I'm right here.
And then I lost you.
I'll try.
Well, I'm glad you're here. How are you on video and then now here?
I got a few days of witness.
I've never met you before, so I apologize. Thank you for being here. I needed to call and I have to call all of those. Oh, I wasn't calling them yet.
Well, I'll trade.
Okay. Because we need to swap clerks, and so I need to make sure I can get through, and we're training the other one, so I'm gonna call them all, you know, at the end. So, sorry, I'm glad you're here in person. Lawrence Bear?
Yes.
You can come on, did you have another one, Mr. Felicity?
I have.
Oh,
Mr.
I'm sorry,
Rosicki.
Mr. Bear, let me just, I forgot, I have somebody in custody right now, and I'll just call his case first. And I forgot. It's Mr.
Rosicki.
We will go on the record in the matter 26 CF 116, 26 TR 656, State of Wisconsin versus Anthony Radzitsky. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Mr. Radzitsky appears by video conferencing in custody in Burnett County Jail. Joel Felicity, counsel appears in person. We're set for an initial appearance and an intake. Mr. Felicity, were you able to go over that criminal complaint with Mr. Radzitsky?
That is correct, Your Honor. I did review the complaint in this matter with him. I believe he does understand the charges and the maximum possible penalties. We'll waive formal reading to any misdemeanor counts and we're in a plea of not guilty and would request a preliminary hearing on the felony counts within time limits.
Not guilty plea will be entered on his behalf on the misdemeanors and on the TR matter. Mr. Radzitsky, when you're not in custody, are you still on 8th Street in New Richmond?
No, Your Honor.
Was that yeah, I missed that. That was a no, Your Honor?
Correct.
Do you have an updated address you can provide?
I don't have a physical address, just a PO box.
That's fine. What is it?
PO Box 243, Shell Lake, Wisconsin.
And can I get a telephone number if you have one?
Yeah, 715-500-0055. Your
Name
Honor,
is-
I'm sorry, Your Honor, it only works Wi-Fi. It is not a current working phone.
Can you receive text messages?
Again, only when I'm in Wi-Fi. My current living situation, we don't have Wi-Fi. Only when we go to the
Well-
library.
Here's the deal. If and when you have Wi-Fi or access, can I send you text messages to notify you of your upcoming court dates?
Correct.
All right, thank you. Okay, so we need to set it, did you say within time limits?
Yes, Your Honor.
As I told Ms. Hanu, you just got to make it work either September 3rd or September 4th, and I'm making it work as much as I can to squeeze things in. I have September 3rd at 11:30 or 11:45 or at 3.
So long as Mr. Rosicki didn't object, would I be able to appear remotely?
For a preliminary hearing, this does look like it involves, and it has victims. Okay, are you able to appear in person on any time of those days?
I theoretically could. I suppose I would just, I can appear in person. That will be fine.
Mr. Felisky, if Mr. Roziski is okay with you appearing by video, I'm okay if you appear by video, especially if it's a waiver.
Mhm.
And I know you make that determination and you can figure it out prior to. If it's not a waiver with the allegations here, it probably should be in person.
I understand, Your Honor.
So I can schedule you in a time that is better for you to appear in person, knowing that if it's a waiver, that you can appear by Zoom if your client's fine with it.
Your Honor, looking at my calendar for that day, that would work, that time on the 3rd.
3rd, 3?
Yes.
Okay, so 3 o'clock on September 3rd, we will set you for that 26 CT 37, State of Wisconsin versus Stanley St. John. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. We have Mr. St. John in person without counsel. We're set here today in this matter for a status and an initial appearance. You missed the last court appearance. A warrant was issued, and I believe you paid
Yeah,
the
I swear
warrant.
to God, it was the 23rd. I had a ride set up and everything.
Okay, well, it's good to know, and I know that you were so super close to getting your license. So where are you in the process?
After I left here, I went to try to get my permit. And they said, that Wisconsin had a block on me.
Okay,
So I tried to get a hold of the state of Wisconsin. After a while, I did get a hold of them. They said I needed an alcohol and drug assessment.
okay,
So I took the assessment and they faxed it in. He said it should be 1 to 2 working days, it'll be off. I went back to get my permit 4 days later and they still got the block on there. So I didn't know what to do. So I contacted Mille Lacs to help me. And they couldn't find nothing. They said that's all they know is that I had a lot of fines in Minnesota, like 1,135. And
Well,
so
if
far I
it's-
paid 750 of it.
if it's Wisconsin that has the block and
Yes.
it was the assessment you needed to do,
Yeah,
they're also gonna require an ignition interlock device. That little device attached to your steering wheel that you have to blow into.
after 33 years.
Oh, well, no, because if it's 33 years, then I don't believe the assessment or the ignition interlock device would be a requirement. So then I'm not even sure.
I tried to go print my permit and they said Wisconsin still got a block on you.
Mr. Schmidt, are you able to look at anything or see anything?
Yes. The only reason for his block is for not completing his driver safety plan.
All right, so you did the AODA part, but now you need to do that driver safety plan part.
Okay,
That is
Okay.
the AODA part.
Oh, that
Yeah.
includes everything? So are you sure it was sent in to the Wisconsin DMV?
yeah, because the guy I did the assessment, he faxed it over. I got him the fax number.
According to DMV, they're expecting something from Aurora. Did you talk to Aurora?
Aurora?
Yes.
No.
Yes, because it has to be done in Burnett County.
Oh, I thought they wanted to, so I did my alcohol and drug assessment in Hinckley.
Yeah, because this is a Burnett County case, probably originating from,
Yeah,
you need to do it in Burnett County,
where would I go to do this?
Aurora.
A place called Aurora Community Counseling. If you go there and say, I have an OWI conviction and I have a revocation from it, they'll be able to figure out what to do from there.
Aurora is right next to Crooked Lake Park in that little tannish building. It has the DMV's there, Aurora's there, that building,
Right
okay?
in Siren?
Right in Siren.
Oh, okay,
So why don't you stop right on your way out?
yeah, I'll do that.
She has the schedule.
Yes. So you probably should go outside and check with Amy, our clerk, because she has their hours because, we're Siren. So we're only open sometimes.
Yeah.
The DMV. So before you leave, go check with Amy to see if it's open right now. And then I'd head over there right when you're done. If not, then just give them a call and set up a date and time for you to come in and take that with them,
Okay,
okay?
okay.
All right, so let's get another date and time. October 1st at 10:15. So that gives you plenty of time to be able to get that done and do all the things.
Okay.
Once you get that done and it gets sent to Wisconsin DMV,
She'll send it right from there, right?
yep, she should
Okay.
send it right from there.
Okay,
And then once they get their hold off of you and you're able to get your license, if you do all of the things to get your license by that date and time, bring it to Mr. Schmidt's office or email it or fax it, whatever you can do to get it to them, a copy of your driver's license, and then you won't need to come back to court.
okay. I don't think I'll be able to have my license by then. They say you gotta run on a permit for 6 months. Isn't it? 3 to 6 months?
Well, I don't know.
I don't think it's that long. In Wisconsin, it's not. I guess I don't know Minnesota.
So why don't you, by October 1st, you can let me know. I know you're coming from a distance, so I'm okay if you call in,
Okay,
okay? Just to update me on where you are in that process.
okay.
So October 1st, 10:15. The call-in information will be on your notice. Kelsey, can you please provide him the notice? When it prints, we'll just have, you'll get it. So, and then you'll be free to go, okay?
Okay. I just had a question. Might not be suitable. Would I be able to get my bail money back? No?
You will, once the case is done,
Oh, okay, okay, great.
okay?
Aurora, right on the south side of Siren?
If that's south, then yes.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Flisky, we'll go back on the record at least. I don't know if you're making a special appearance for Mr. Meister.
I can, Your Honor. He does qualify.
Excellent. Figured he would. Mr. Meister, can you hear me? You are muted.
I
There
can.
we
Can you
go.
hear me?
Yes, back on the record,
right.
same appearances as previously noted, State of Wisconsin versus Kevin Meister. Joel Falisky is making a special appearance on his behalf here today. Mr. Falisky, you stated off the record that Mr. Meister does qualify.
That is correct, Your Honor. I completed an application with Mr. Meister. The information he provided suggests that he does qualify. I did ask whether he had received a copy of the complaint and summons. He advised that he did not. At this time, I would ask to adjourn so that an attorney can get appointed and review that with him.
All right, Mr. Meister, you're gonna have to be here in person at the next hearing, okay?
Okay, I can do that.
Hopefully you'll be better by then. Why isn't this? Okay.
Well, providing it ain't tomorrow, I should be fine here, but I know I definitely had pneumonia.
Well, it won't be tomorrow.
All right.
September 9th at 1, okay? September 9th at 1.
I can do that. Thank you very much.
All right, a notice will be sent to you, okay?
All right, thank you.
Thank you, we're adjourned. All right, now, Mr. Buskirk. We will go back on the record, 25 CM 228, 25 CT 47, 26 CT 22, 26 TR 290, State of Wisconsin versus Scott Buskirk. Mr. Buskirk appears in person with counsel Joel Falisky. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt. We're set today for an initial appearance in 26 CT 22 and status conferences in the other matters, and initial appearance in the TR case as well. Mr. Felisky, were you able to go over the criminal complaint with Mr. Buskirk?
That is correct, Your Honor. I've had an opportunity to review that complaint with him. I believe he understands the charge and the max penalties. We'll waive formal reading, enter in a plea of not guilty on the record.
Not guilty pleas will be entered on your behalf as it relates to the CT matter and the TR matter. You are entitled to a jury trial. You would be entitled to a speedy trial should you request one. Are you still on Poplar Street West?
No,
May I get an updated address, please?
it's 24753 Lind, Lind Road, Siren.
All right. Does it have a PO box?
Oh, I have one. It's 351.
351. Okay. Can you verify your telephone number, please?
Yeah, I just got a phone. It's 715-791-0413.
All right, thank you. Where are you in the process of getting your license?
I'm at the beginning, because I went and did talk to the DMV and they said I needed to pay like $400 some and I didn't have a job then, so I'm gonna have to start all over. Well, actually, I'm going to treatment soon, so it's probably gonna have to wait.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, it's not gonna be able to wait too long.
Well, I got a job now, so I mean, it's just the money thing.
All right, because your 25 case is getting pretty old.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm gonna need to have, I guess, progress a little sooner.
I can do the best I can.
Well, here's the deal. I'm gonna set it for a status in just a couple weeks.
Okay.
And if I don't have some progress, you're not telling me that some steps are taken, we have to set those 2 misdemeanors for trial
Okay.
because they're 233 days old.
Okay.
Has the offer changed with this new case?
No,
And was it plead to misdemeanor bail, get your license, dismiss the other 2?
you open the old files and see.
Oh, sorry, this is Mr. Vila's case.
It's actually just if he gets his license, we dismiss everything.
Even the misdemeanor bail jump?
Yes.
So that's incentive right
Okay.
there.
I didn't know that, but yes, that is.
Incentive to work your tail off.
I just
faster.
got a job at Dairy Queen, so yeah, I'll do the best I can.
Excellent. Well, I understand the best you can, but gotta do it.
I will.
That's a great offer.
Yeah, it is a great offer. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Yeah.
Okay, so Mr. Felisky, can you do September 28th in the morning,
That will work.
10:45?
That time will work.
September 28th at 10:45. You'll give me an update. Hopefully, you've already paid some things. You're working towards getting the steps.
Yes, sir.
I'm willing to be patient, but I can't be too patient because we do need to get the cases moving and resolved.
I understand.
Okay? So you can come get your notice and you're free to go.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
All right, I have a lot of people coming in by telephone. I'm gonna ask you to mute unless I am asking you to speak. I have a telephone number 218-491-3327. Who is that?
You have a question for me?
Yeah, is that me?
I guess that is you. Who's you?
Okay, Alan. Moses.
Who?
Alan Moses.
Alan Mosey.
Yes.
Okay. Have you applied for a public defender yet, Mr. Mosey?
No, I don't think I have enough.
You don't think you have enough what?
Enough, I don't really get GA per capita. I don't get, I'm getting harassed too many times by
That's
the
why you
police, so I
applied
don't
for
have-
a public defender. Mr. Felicity,
Okay.
can you or Miss Hanu go into the Zoom and I can set you into?
Yes, of course, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Mosey, I'm going to get a public defender. He's going to come in by Zoom. I'm going to send you into a confidential breakout session and you're going to meet with him and see if you qualify, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you. Mr. Ripple, who do you have?
I
You
have Evan Moser.
Yep, we're gonna wait on all of those for a while.
Fair enough.
Richard Fairbanks? Oh, sorry, I read it wrong. I'm trying to read multiple things at one time. Trying to make sure that Mr. Mosey is windy and not so windy, but I can't mute him because he's on the telephone. I can mute him, but then he won't know how to unmute. Okay. Same dealio. Add a room. Yes. How do I delete this? Ugh. Add a room. Mr. Mosey, I'm sending you into a breakout session with Mr. Felisky.
Okay.
We will go on the record in the matter 26 CF 107, State of Wisconsin versus Ricardo Benjamin Fairbanks. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Mr. Benjamin Fairbanks appears in person without counsel. We're set today in this matter for an initial appearance. He does not qualify for a public defender. He has petitioned the court for an attorney. Mr. Fairbanks, it will be in reviewing this and the charges, $350 will need to be posted for an attorney, and it would be $50 a month. When do you think you'd be able to have the $350 down?
Probably November,
Well, that's not gonna work.
October.
Well, I'm thinking September. I was gonna give you a couple weeks.
With the medical expenses and some of the hardships we've been facing lately, 350 is taxing.
Well, you're gonna have to figure it out. Okay, and Ms. Fairbanks is nodding her head up and down, yes, that you're gonna be able to figure it out.
It's a hardship. I don't know.
I
think we can
understand,
afford-
so is this. Oops, wrong thing.
So you're saying I need $700 in 2 weeks
It's at 350.
plus her
Well, hers,
350.
yes.
That's $700 we don't have.
Well, you'll have to figure it out.
And if we don't get an attorney.
That's kind of how it works right now.
Okay.
But Mr. Chapman, are you able to take, I don't see that you have been appointed to Mr. Fairbanks before. Actually, no, he had Mr. Gramstrup before. Okay, so $350 down. Ms. Fairbanks is going to be able to pay her deposit by the 3rd. That means I can give you until September 24th. It's close to October. Okay? And I'll schedule you for September 24th at 11:15 for an adjourned initial appearance. That gives you time to save the deposit, and it gives you time to be able to look at these charges, etc. So we'll set it for adjourned initial appearance. By September 24th. Okay. All right, you can come get your notice and you're free to leave.
What was the date and time?
September 24th at 10:15, I believe.
Okay.
No, 11:45. Oh, did I could have read it wrong. I can't, I have to check because I wrote it weird. So let me just check. September 24th. All right, it's 11:45. I have to make sure. If you've made the deposit and you've talked to your attorney, Zoom's fine. Then be here in person and we'll have a talk. We'll just figure it out. Apparently the printer is broken. Mr. Gepfert, we will get to your case. Are you here? Or Mr. Ripple? Nope, I can't do that one yet. Who's in custody? The male in custody?
Anthony Rosetsky.
Anthony, you have him?
I don't, Joel does.
Okay. So this is, oh, I see that. Okay, right here. And
I guess McDonald is also.
Miss McDonald is in jail right here. We're having mechanical issues right now.
How many clicks does it take to fix the printer?
And it's 11:45. That was my mistake.
All right, I will reprint.
All right, Miss Hansing McDonald.
Yes, Your Honor.
We will go on the record in the matter 26 CF 114, State of Wisconsin versus Catherine Taylor Hansing McDonald. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Emma Hanu, counsel, appears in person. Ms. Hansing McDonald appears by video conferencing in custody in Burnett County Jail. We're set today in this matter for an initial appearance. Ms. Hanu, were you able to go over the criminal complaint?
I was, Your Honor. We would acknowledge receipt, waive any further formal reading, and request a preliminary hearing within time limits.
All right. September 3rd at 11:30.
Your Honor, I would be unavailable. I have a hearing in Sawyer County.
September 4th at 9:30.
I am at a guardianship trial.
How long? All day?
It's all day.
September 3rd, we got to make it work.
I could do. I have a sentencing from 11:30 to noon, and I could do the afternoon.
I'm getting pretty booked. I can do 3:15, but I can't guarantee that you're going to be on time.
I could be here at 3:15.
Okay, we have a juvenile matter and I don't know exactly how long that's going to take, but I'll schedule you for 3:15 with you knowing that it may be longer.
That's
May
okay
not,
with me.
but it might.
That's okay with me, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. So 3:15 on September 3rd, we'll also set you for a bond modification because I believe you filed a motion.
I did file a bond motion, Your Honor.
So we'll hear it on the same date and time, September 3rd, 3:15. Thank you. Do I have David Gepfert? All right, everybody who has just come in on video conferencing, please make sure that you are muted. As soon as I am done with this, with Adam Benson's case, Mr. Loberg, I will get to your case, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
We will go on the record in the matter 26 CM 96, State of Wisconsin versus Paul Machad. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. We have Mr. Machad in person with counsel Adam Benson. We're set here today in this matter for an initial appearance. Mr. Benson, have you went over the criminal complaint with Mr. Machad?
I have, Your Honor.
Does he understand the charge and the maximum penalties?
He does. We would waive further reading and enter a plea of not guilty.
Not guilty plea will be entered on your behalf. You are entitled to a jury trial. You would be entitled to a speedy trial, should you request one. I have you at Iverson Avenue North in Forest Lake. Is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Okay, so your mail should be sent to that address.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Telephone ends in 1493.
That is correct, Your Honor.
May we send you text message notifications of your upcoming hearing dates?
Most certainly, Your Honor.
Excellent, thank you. And for the record, I did review a letter that was filed in here from an aviation attorney, but I'll leave that to you, Mr. Benson.
Certainly. Thank you.
This is a Mr. Vila's case, Mr. Schmidt.
Yes, Your Honor.
I can do October 1st at 10 or 11:30.
I can do 11:30, Your Honor.
October 1st at 11:30. We will have a status conference. Mr. Machad, you can come up here and get your notice and you are free to
And
leave.
Your Honor, may my client appear by Zoom that day as he works in the cities and lives in Forest Lake?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
thank you.
if he's living in Forest Lake, then that's a long distance for him to drive.
Yep. Go from there. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Holy guacamole.
We're good, right?
Yeah, that was a lot of people for the one case. We will go on the record in the matter 26 CF 111, State of Wisconsin versus Dakota Bergstahler. Is that correct?
It's Bergstahler, ma'am.
Bergstahler, all right. Appearing in person, we have the state through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt. We have appearing by video conferencing in the same room, in the same office. We have Jens Loberg with Mr. Bergstahler. We're set here today in this matter for an initial appearance. Mr. Loberg, were you able to go over the criminal complaint with Mr. Bergstahler?
Yes, we've received the criminal complaint. I've reviewed it in detail with him, the maximum minimum penalties. We would waive further reading and time limits associated with a preliminary hearing as well.
All right, thank you. Are you still at Bass Lake Road in Grantsburg?
Yes, Your Honor.
Can I get a telephone number for you, please?
715-557-1756.
May we send you text message notifications of any upcoming hearing dates?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. I can do a preliminary hearing either at 11 o'clock or 11:30 on September 3rd, or I am pretty much open all day September 4th.
Your Honor, we'll waive time limits on that. I don't believe, give me one second.
Generally, I know, I try and get things done quicker here.
Could you do the morning of September 3rd? Could we do September 3rd in the morning?
Yes, September 3rd, 11 o'clock.
And, Your Honor, could we do any earlier than that?
I am booked from 9 until 11 o'clock.
Okay. And if
I can do September 4th at 9:30.
let's keep the 3rd at 11. And Your Honor, if it's going to be a waiver, may I ask your graces that we appear remotely via Zoom again?
Yes, you definitely may do that. And just for your reference, Mr. Loberg, that is the soonest I can get, or that is the soonest I can get in for our ADA who is on this case. Otherwise, it would be in October, and to me, that's just too long. So that's why we went with September 3rd. Okay. All right, so yes, you may appear by video conferencing if it's a waiver, or also, Mr. Loberg, if he stipulates to his identity, then you may appear by video conferencing together as well.
Sounds good.
Thank you. We are adjourned.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Mr. Fisher, do you only have Daniel? Forgot how to say his name. Pekonik?
Yes, Your Honor. I believe it's Pechonik.
Pekonik? I have a telephone number of 218-800. Wait, 218-780-0015. Who is that?
That is me, Your Honor, Chad Michael Braun.
Mr. Braun, okay. I have a telephone number of 715-939-9633. Who is that?
It's Melissa Maloney.
All right, just 1 second. Okay, I do see Mr. Pekonik.
Oh.
I think, how do you say it, sir?
Pechonik.
Pechonik?
Pechonik.
Okay, Pechonik.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody gets it right.
I will try to get it right the next time. We will go on the record in the matter 26 CF 98, State of Wisconsin versus Daniel Pachonik. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Mr. Pachonik appears by video conferencing. His attorney Zachary Fisher also appears by video conferencing. We're set here today in this matter for an initial appearance, and I do see that there was a bond modification, no, not a bond modification request, a deposit for the retainer for the attorney request, and we can address that later. But Mr. Fisher, did you go over the criminal complaint with Mr. Pachonik?
Yes, Your Honor, I did go over the complaint and the maximum penalties with Mr. Pachonik. We would waive any further reading and ask the state set bond.
All right. Not guilty plea for the misdemeanor.
Yes, Your Honor.
You still live on Baton Street Northeast?
Yes, Your Honor.
Telephone ends in 6263.
Yes, Your Honor.
May we send you text message notifications of upcoming hearing dates?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Mr. Fisher? I'm thinking, unless we go out far, I do have you scheduled for that 2-day trial. However, that has reached an agreement. Would you feel comfortable if I set a 1 o'clock or 9 o'clock preliminary hearing for Mr. Pachonik?
Your Honor, I actually discussed Mr. Pachonik's right to a preliminary hearing with him already, and we were prepared to waive that hearing today.
Oh, today. Excellent. Let's just take care of that right now. Mr. Pachonik, did your attorney go over with you what it is to have a preliminary hearing, whereas the state would have the burden to prove a felony was probably committed by you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did your attorney go over with you that by waiving your right to a preliminary hearing, you are agreeing that the state can at least meet that burden?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that at a preliminary hearing, your attorney would be able to ask questions of the state's witnesses, would be able to call witnesses to testify for you? He'd be able to produce evidence on your behalf or possibly discover things about the case, which could include defenses, but you're giving up that right today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that as a result of waiving your right to a preliminary hearing, this matter will be bound over to future proceedings, which could include a trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that if we were to have the preliminary hearing and the state would not meet its burden for that felony, I could amend it to a misdemeanor or dismiss it altogether, but you're giving up that right today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that once you give up the right, it's forever and you cannot get it back?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anyone made any threats or any promises to you for you to waive your right to a preliminary hearing?
No, Your Honor.
You're doing so freely and intelligently. That means you are telling me you fully understand what you're doing here today
Yes, Your Honor.
and voluntarily.
Yes, Your Honor.
So I'll find that you're competent and you're freely, intelligently, and voluntarily waiving your right to a preliminary hearing. I will find probable cause and bind the matter over. Information, Mr. Schmidt.
I filed the information and it mirrors the criminal complaint.
Proceed with an arraignment or set it for another date, Mr. Fisher.
If we could set it for another date, I would appreciate it.
Mr. Fisher, if your client is comfortable with appearing by video conferencing, you both may do so.
Thank you, Your Honor. If it works for the court, we could do either 2:30 or 3:15 on September 9th after the plea hearing or before the plea hearing for Mr. Blahowski?
Oh, yes, we could definitely do that. So let's pull that up, Mr. Blahowski. Let's do it at 2:45 right before Mr. Blahowski.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That would be on September 9th. September 9th, 2:45. All right, thank you. Notice will be sent to you. We are adjourned. Is that
Thank
it
you,
for
Your
you, Mr. Fisher?
Yes, Your Honor.
All righty, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I'm going to do, well, Mr. Felisky, who do you have?
Your Honor, I have Mr. Busker to 145. I'll take this moment. Oh, right here, sir. Excellent. Is there anyone here that needs a public defender? Anyone need to apply for our office? Okay, I see a couple of hands raised. Sir, if you want to come and speak to me, what's your name?
Ms. Hanu, you do not need to raise your hand. I think you're already in the office.
Just so you know, I can also evaluate you.
What was your name again, sir? William Geiger. William Geiger. So I'll be speaking with Mr. Geiger.
So no one else is going to be looking for a public defender. All righty then. Do I have, okay, I have Mr. Braun. Braun, how are you doing? I know that you were not doing so well.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm doing fine right now.
Well, that's good to hear. We will go on the record in the matter 26 CM 109, State of Wisconsin versus Chad Braun. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Mr. Braun appears by telephone conference with approval of the court. We're set here today in this matter for an initial appearance. Before we go down that road, is this one that involves a victim?
Yes.
All right. So, Mr. Braun, are you going to be applying for a public defender?
I do not qualify for a public defender. I'm wondering if I need to hire a lawyer.
That is your decision, and you can either retain a private attorney or you can make an application for a court-appointed attorney that would require a down deposit for kind of like a retainer for an attorney, a down deposit and a monthly payment towards that bill, because you would be charged $100 per hour. But that's significantly lower than the $300, $400, $500 an hour that attorneys do charge. And it's the same pool of private attorneys. But before we get down that road, you are representing yourself. And so did you receive a copy of that criminal complaint?
Yes, it was delivered to my mother's address and forwarded to my address.
Okay, so let's do a couple things here. First, let's update your address. We have Harrison Circle. What is your address?
My address is 432 Salo Road in Barris, Minnesota.
Can you spell Salo?
S-A-L-O.
Salo Road, and that was in Harris, Minnesota?
In Barris.
In Paris? Go ahead.
In Barris. E-M-B-A-R-R-A-S-S.
That sounds like a terrific town.
It's cold in the wintertime, Your Honor.
Okay, so were you able to read that criminal complaint?
Yes.
And you can read, write, you understand the English language?
Yes.
And so I'm not going to have you say that you agree with the facts that are stated in that complaint or anything like that. But as it relates to that count, that disorderly conduct count, do you understand that charge and those maximum penalties that are laid out there?
Yes.
Do you need me to read anything on that criminal complaint to you?
No, Your Honor.
All right, so you waive reading. A not guilty plea will be entered on your behalf. You are entitled to a jury trial. You would be entitled to a speedy trial should you request one. Mr. Schmidt, is there an offer that can be presented?
Yes. Our offer in the case is that if Mr. Braun completes Dave Hatch's anger management program, we would dismiss the case.
He does live in Embarrass, Minnesota, so I'm guessing that's a ways. Could he do an online class?
Or equivalent.
Okay, or equivalent. All right, so Mr. Braun, the state has offered that if you do an anger management class, either the one that's offered here through the county, but you would have to be here in the county and meet with somebody, I believe it's once a week for 4 weeks, or you can do an online anger management class, a 4-hour online anger management class. And we just went over one today with another individual. There's one that's for $25 and you do it for 4 hours. The matter would be dismissed. Is that something you wish to consider?
I do wish to consider that, Your Honor.
All right. And so I'm going to set a date and time a few months down the road. It'll give you an opportunity to complete that class and to get your certificate. Once you complete that class, get that certificate, a copy of that to the district attorney's office, and then you will not need to come back to court, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so I'm going to schedule it for October 1st at 10. October 1st at 10. So again, if you complete that class, let's say you do it in the next week, get that certificate to the district attorney's office and they will dismiss the matter, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
Your Honor,
Yes.
is there a website that I should go to?
Oh, the one that I gave out today, which the state said they were fine with, it is on www.course4anger.com. So it's course, COURSE, for anger.com.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you. We are adjourned. All righty. Renee Fairbanks. You weren't going to apply for a public defender? Oh, you have a court appointed. Okay, please bring that up here. Oh. Yeah, just date it in there. Good. Thank you. Thank you. We will go on the record in the matter 26 CF 108, State of Wisconsin versus Renee Fairbanks. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Ms. Fairbanks appears in person without counsel. We're set here today in this matter for an initial appearance. Ms. Fairbanks, have you been able to get a copy of that criminal complaint?
No, I haven't, Your Honor.
You don't? Okay, Mr. Schmidt is going to give you a copy right now. All right. And so what I'm gonna do now is I'm just going to go over your court-appointed attorney application. I'm gonna tell you what you need to do. I'm not gonna do the initial appearance because now you're just given that criminal complaint. Unless you want to go over that right now, I certainly can read those charges to you.
No,
Okay.
Your Honor.
All right, so I'm looking at your application. What it's going to take will be $500 down, okay? Well, you said, oh my God, in not words, but mouthed it. Okay, so does that mean that, and I see that, I mean, you get per capita plus you have other wages, et cetera, and other income. It looks, okay, that's the total. Your other income and per capita is the, okay. So, all right, then, because you think that that will be significant, I'm willing to do $350 down, okay? But it'll be $50 a month. So would you be able to pay that? When would you be able to pay that $350?
September 3rd.
September 3rd. That is absolutely perfect. Mr. Benson, would you like to take a court appointment for a felony bail, possession of THC and drug paraphernalia? All right, so I'm gonna appoint Mr. Benson. And we could either do the initial appearance today and get you on board right away, or we can just schedule it out, whatever you want to do, Mr. Benson. I don't want to put you on the
I
spot.
haven't had a chance to review the complaint yet.
Yep.
Schedule it out.
Okay, then let's get it scheduled where we can get it closer to October. Mr. Benson, can you do September 3rd at 11:15 or September 4th at 9:30?
I can do that September 3rd date, Your Honor.
September 3rd at 11:15, we'll have your initial appearance, okay? So you can
Yeah.
just bring the money in that day because it is going to be necessary to officially appoint him, but I will appoint him right now, but $350 down, September 3rd. And then $50 a month, okay?
Okay. thank you, Your
And
Honor.
you've had, I forgot you didn't qualify and you've had a court appointed before. So you
Yes.
understand the rules and all of that? And you understand that it's $100 an hour, those kinds of things?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do I need to go over that anymore?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. So we'll see you on September 3rd. You'll bring your $350. We'll have the initial appearance, okay?
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right,
And would
thank
you have
you.
your assistant just send me an order
yep.
appointing counsel? Thank
I'm
you.
gonna have her do that.
Would you like your notice of hearing?
William Geiger. You have to go over the criminal complaint with him?
Briefly, Your Honor, but I believe, given the nature of the charge, there may be an offer.
Okay. We will go on the record in the matter 26 CM 117, State of Wisconsin versus William Geiger. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. We do have Mr. Geiger appearing in person with Counsel Joel Feliski making a special appearance on his behalf here today. We're set today for an initial appearance, but before we go down that road, is there a victim and or can there be an offer made today? No victim.
There's no victim. The offer is an ordinance for DC for $330.50.
So you understand what that means, sir?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
Could you pay $350 today?
I have to, yes. Yes, I can pay it in full today.
Well, I was gonna say I would give you a deal because you're taking care of it. So I'll only do 250.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. So a formal motion to amend
So made.
granted. How does he wish to plead?
Guilty, no contest.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah, guilty or no?
Okay.
Whatever.
Guilty, plea will be entered on your behalf. The court will assess $250 cash to be paid today. It's normally $330.50, but I'm giving you a break because you're taking care of it. You're being responsible and you're doing what you need to do, okay?
Thank you.
So
Your
when
Honor.
we're done here today, just go outside, pay the clerk. We're good to go.
Downstairs clerk of
Nope,
courts or?
right
here?
over there outside of this,
Okay.
this office, okay, or this chamber,
Yes, Your
whatever
Honor.
this is, a courtroom, whatever it is. Okay,
Thank
all
you, Your
right,
Honor.
thank you.
Have a great day.
You too. Miss Maloney, can you hear me? And you are muted. So I asked you to unmute, so I don't know what that means. There you go.
Hi.
Hi. We will go on the record in the matter 25 CT 22, State of Wisconsin versus Melissa Maloney. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Ms. Maloney appears by telephone conference with approval of the court. She called my assistant today to ask if it can either be adjourned or if she can appear by video conferencing or telephone conference. The court did approve a telephone conference. Ms. Maloney, you're in the process of getting your license. You needed to do a whole lot of things. I believe you had a lot of money to pay from that one court case in North Dakota or something like that, a huge judgment. You needed to get your SR 22 insurance. You needed to make sure your AODA and other things were taken care of, and make certain payments. Where are you in the process of getting your license?
Okay, everything has been done, and I have my permit now, Judge. When I went in to get my license, because it had expired in that amount of time, they're making me do like the actual driving test, like a behind the wheel test. But they did give you my permit, but as soon as they could get me scheduled for like a behind the wheel driver's test was like a month and a half out, just because they're so busy, and they searched everywhere from Superior all the way down to Hudson for a DMV where I could do it sooner, and there was not a place where I could do it sooner. So I'm scheduled to do it, but it's still like a month and a week out from this point. And they said that if I wanted to try to do it sooner, I can call like every morning and be put on like a list, like if there's a cancellation, and then I can go do it. But at this point, I have my permit and I'm able to drive with a licensed driver, but I just, but everything else has been taken care of as far as all the fines and all the fees I had to pay in order to get my license back. I'm just waiting now to do the actual road test.
Miss Maloney, I am so super proud of you. That is a huge accomplishment to be where you are and to get your permit. That is quite awesome and amazing.
Thank you. I mean, it sounds kind of funny that I have a permit. I'm 54 years old, but I mean, just because of the expiration amount of time that went by, I have to do the behind the wheel test before they're going to let me have my actual license. But other than that, everything is good.
Well, I am so glad to hear that, Miss Maloney. It's taken a long time for you to get to where you are. So that is great, great news. If I schedule you for November 4th, is that going to be enough time?
Absolutely. And as soon as I get it, I will just bring it into the court sooner than that, because I know the day that I go take the test, I'll be able to get it that day, I'm sure.
Well, that's great too. So once you do get that, bring it to the district attorney's office and you will not have to come back to your next court date, okay? So September 4th.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, not September. It's my fault. November 4th at 3.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right, November 4th at 3. Good luck. And again, if I don't see you at that next court date, I'm proud of you and what you had to do to accomplish what you did. That was not a simple task.
I appreciate that very much. Thank you.
All right, thank you. We're adjourned. All right, did Angela Johnson? We will go on the record in the matter 26 CM 112, State of Wisconsin versus Angela Johnson. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Ms. Johnson appears in person without counsel. We're set here today in this matter for an initial appearance. This is a simple possession of drug paraphernalia matter. Mr. Schmidt, is this something that you can provide an offer today or go down the other track?
This is a case where Attorney Villard has reviewed it and charged it, and he is making the offer of a forfeiture for 330.50 or doing our diversion program for dismissal. Regardless of how she wants to proceed today, we'd have to do it when Attorney Villard is here because this is a conflict for me.
Okay, so do you understand the offer?
Yes.
And it's from the Assistant District Attorney, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And so it would be,
I called yesterday and spoke with your judicial assistant and told him I would take the offer.
the forfeiture or the
The diversion
class?
program.
Oh, the diversion program.
Mm.
Okay, that's great. So what you would need to do is make sure when you leave here, go down to the district attorney's office to get all of that information for the diversion program. What I'm gonna do is set this out a ways to allow you time to be able to do that. Mr. Schmidt, it's just that online class thing? Is that what it is?
Yes,
So it's not like, okay,
it's a time-consuming online class.
how long, do you know how long it is?
Shannon is going through it today. It is long.
It's
I was told 4 hours.
Yeah, 4 hours is, yeah, and if you're willing to do that, great. October, wrong one. For an adjourned initial. October 15th at 2, okay? October 15th at 2. Now, if you do the class, you get the certificate and you get it to the assistant district attorney, it'll be dismissed and you won't need to come back to that hearing, okay? And you won't need to pay anything here, just whatever you pay for that class and the program, all right?
Okay.
Okay, so you can come up and get your notice and then you're free to leave. Thank you.
Thank you.
I think Mr. Capital for something. Do you have Mr. Capital on the calendar?
Ma'am, this is Kevin Meister for the 1 o'clock court.
Why is it, it's called, it says Michael Paffel.
I know that. I tried getting in on my phone and my phone would not work, so I had to borrow this phone just
Okay,
for this.
okay, because I was wondering, I didn't see you in court and I didn't see you calling in. Makes sense now, because I'm like, I don't have a Michael Paffel.
Yeah, I'm not not screwing around or anything here. I know this is serious. I'm not gonna stand you up.
Well, I appreciate that. We will go on the record in the matter 26 CM 54, 26 CM 111, State of Wisconsin versus Kevin Meister. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Mr. Meister appears by video conferencing with approval of the court. We're set here today in these matters for a status conference as well as an initial appearance. Mr. Meister, were you going to apply for a public defender?
I was, and I've had some serious personal things going on at the moment with Barron County. I just got released from there. I have not had time to even get onto this case. I was going to ask if this could be extended out so I could get the property, a proper attorney, and basically get my stuff together for this case.
So I guess, I don't know what that means. Does it mean you want to apply for a public defender or you're going to hire your own attorney?
I would like to apply for a public defender if I could.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to send one of the public defenders here, Mr. Feliski, into the Zoom. And then I'll put you into a confidential breakout session with him. And then you can talk about these cases and see if you apply or if you qualify, all right?
All right.
Are you doing okay? Because you don't look, you look far different than the last time I saw you.
No, I don't. Just got released from jail here. I've got a bad sinus cold right now. I'm not, it probably got COVID again.
Well, I hope not. So as soon as Mr. Feliski's in, I will send you into that breakout session, and then we will call your case a little later, okay?
All right.
James Shepherd. Usually Mr. Feliski's in here quickly. We will go on the record in the matter 26 CF 110, State of Wisconsin versus James Shepherd. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. We have Mr. Shepherd in person without counsel. We're set here today in this matter for an initial appearance. Mr. Shepherd, were you going to apply for a public defender?
Yes, I talked to her in the hall, Your Honor, and she said I do not qualify, but she said I should turn in the application for a court-appointed
All right.
attorney. So and she said since this is a felony, she strongly recommended that.
I would strongly recommend that too.
Okay.
So did you fill out the application?
For the court-appointed
Yes.
attorney? No,
Not yet.
it was handed to me 5 minutes ago.
Okay. All right. Why don't you fill that out
Okay.
and file it? And then I'm going to schedule you for a return appearance. For September 24th at 9:15. You'll get a notice.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm
Thank
gonna
you, Your
adjourn
Honor.
this to another date. September 24th at 1:15 or 9:15, okay?
Very
So
good. Thank you, Your
do not leave before you fill that out.
I will not.
Okay, you can come get your notice and you're free to leave. With Jolena Lightfeather. We will go on the record in the matters 25 CM 220, 26 CM 121, 26 CM 122. State of Wisconsin versus Jolena Lightfeather. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. We have Ms. Lightfeather appearing in person with counsel Emma Hanu making a special appearance on her behalf here today. Ms. Hanu, does she qualify for a public defender?
She does, Your Honor. We are currently working on hopefully getting me appointed. I believe we are here on a status conference in the deferred prosecution as well as 2 new filings. I've just asked that they all be reset to track on my calendar.
And they will be. Were you able to go over the criminal complaints with her on those other 2 matters?
I do not have them, no.
Right, so what I'm gonna do, did you get a copy of those criminal complaints, those new ones, Ms. Lightfeather? You did?
Yeah, I just got them in the mail.
Were you able to read them?
No.
No, okay. So I just want to make sure that you've had an opportunity. If you read them, then we could move the case forward right now and make sure it tracks with Ms. Hanu, but we can reset it to another date and time for an adjourned. September 10th at 9:15. September 10th, 9:15. You can come up here and get your notice and you'll be free to go, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Scott Buskirk. kids outside?
Yeah, they're
We will go on the record in the matters 25 CM 228. Where's Mr. Felisky? Oh, he's still in here.
She-
Sorry.
She said she's gonna get him.
No, that's fine. You can just go. I'll call it later. I forgot that you had Mr. Felisky. Stanley St. John can come on up. We will go on the record in the matter 25 CT 55 20 in time. All right. Thank you. We are adjourned. Yes, Hanu, I'm sorry. I should have set you for 3. I'm doing a zillion things. Okay, are we up? Mr. Bear? We will go on the record in the matter 26 CM 78, State of Wisconsin versus Lawrence Bear. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Mr. Bear appears in person without counsel. We're set here today in this matter for a status conference. Mr. Bear, you were provided an offer at the last hearing and prepay restitution and that. Have you considered that offer
Yes, I have. I discussed it.
with the state, with Mr.
Yeah.
Schmidt?
Yes.
And so you wish to accept that offer?
Yes, I do.
And I can't recall. I know it was to prepay restitution. Was it? I don't recall the rest off the top of my head.
So between the last hearing and now, Mr. Bear and I met and he believed he knew the location of where the wallet was. So he actually returned the wallet to the St. Croix Tribal Police Department. So the restitution is now the number we sent to the court minus the wallet's value, which was $165.24. So I need to do math. Hang on.
I come up with 261.75.
Defer to the court.
All right. We don't go to law school to do math. Okay, so it would be prepay that amount of money, and was it plead to one of the charges?
No, it'd be for an ordinance.
Oh, for an ordinance. Okay, so do you have the ability to prepay that 261.75 right now?
Not right now.
When do you think you'd be able to have that? Plus, you're gonna need to prepay court costs and fees. When do you think you're gonna be able to have that?
Within 60 days, I mean.
I can give you 60 days.
Okay.
And here's the deal. You get that restitution, you get that prepaid. You come in and we take care of the matter. You would need to also pay, it would be $330.50 for a fine and fee. I'll give you a deal and I'll do 200.
Okay.
Okay, because you're taking care of it. It did the right thing and brought back the wallet, those kinds of things, okay?
Yep.
So
Thank you.
it gives you plenty of time to have all of that gathered.
Yep.
Then it saves money on the state because I don't have to have my clerks try and collect on you and we're all good.
Right.
October, August. This is a Mr. Schmidt case. So what I can do, well, it's a both case, so it doesn't matter.
It's mine.
October 22nd, okay, is that enough time? That works?
Yeah.
October 22nd at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay, October 22nd, 9 o'clock, you can come up here and get your notice and then you are free to go.
All right. Then just everything's paid, we're done, right?
Correct.
Thank you.
And here's the dealio too. If you prepay the $261.75 and that $200, you won't need to come back to court because the state can just do it in writing and, or we can do it on the record without you because it's going to be amended to a forfeiture. Your choice, what you want to do, but I'm going to guarantee you that if you've prepaid the money, you won't get a warrant. Okay?
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Daniel Bruce. We will go on the record in the matter 24 CT 105, State of Wisconsin versus Daniel Bruce. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. We have Mr. Bruce in person without counsel. We're set here today in this matter for a status conference. Mr. Bruce, you were at the very end of getting your license and paying the fines and fees, and I was told twice that you would already have the money to have it paid and that you would have it taken care of. Where are we? Because this case is 600 days old and I'm done.
I've hit a wall. I don't have a vehicle to put insurance on the SR 22. I had the money to get the reinstatement at the DMV, the $200, but I have to have a vehicle registered and insured. Then I have to get the SR 22, which costs me more money.
So the offer is to get your license and have it dismissed, or I believe was this plead to the charge for costs? Or was it?
Yes, it's an either or.
Okay, so I'm gonna set it for trial, okay? Because it needs to happen. It's 600 days old.
Okay.
It's too long for me and I've been giving you a lot of time and I've
Yes,
been
I
patient.
don't want to waste your time anymore. So
Well, I want you to get your
I'm
license
still going to work on it.
and I do. And so I just can't wait any longer.
I get it.
So what I'm gonna do is I will set it for a trial.
Okay.
But if you wish to accept that offer, you sure can do that.
Okay.
Okay?
Sure.
Or unless you know if you want to accept that offer right now. I
What-
can't take care of it today, but
What is it?
it would be plead to the operating while revoked for costs for a fine and fee.
Okay. I mean, I complete to that.
You could plead to that?
Yeah.
Here's the deal. I know you're coming from a distance too. I have other things to take care of. If you can be patient and you can wait about a half an hour, I can get this matter resolved today. Otherwise, you're gonna need to come back again, and I know how fun that is.
Yeah, we can probably stick around for a half hour.
Okay, so you guys go do what you need to do. Go get a soda, go outside for a walk, and then come back, and then I'll recall your case.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right, now, Miss Hollywood Webster. I love saying your name, I'm gonna tell you that. I'm sure you get that all the time. And I have Mr. Ripple, who has been graciously and very wonderfully patient. So I will call his case first. Well, before I call his case, I have Attorney Daniel Chapman. I have Mr. Ripple. Mr. Gutting does not yet have an attorney, is that correct? Oh, Mr. Benson. And does this involve one more?
Not in the adult court, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. So here's the deal, and I'm going to, I have the parents and people of the kids, of the 17-year-old people here. Is that true? Everybody's here? Because I'm going, I just need to, here's the deal, like, I can go through and have the initial appearances here today, but I do need to step off of this case due to a conflict with one of the individuals. The others, they know me, whatever, I'd be comfortable being on the case. I'd be comfortable staying on the case, all of the cases anyway. However, because of one personal issue, I cannot stay on the cases. I can do the initial appearances, and then we can set it, have another judge be on for the prelims and go that route. That work, Miss Hollywood, Miss Webster? Are you Miss Wood Webster?
Yes, Wood Webster, and yes, that works.
Okay. All right. So Mr. Ripple, Evan Moser.
Mr. Moser here? Copy of your complaint. Your attorney is there.
Okay.
We will go on the record in the matter 26 CF 121, State of Wisconsin versus Evan Moser. The state appears through Special Prosecutor Hollywood Webster in person. We do have Mr. Mosier in person. His counsel, Stephen Ripple, appears by video conferencing. We're set today in this matter for an initial appearance. Mr. Mosier, you see your attorney over there on the big screen?
Yep.
Are you okay with him appearing by video here today?
Yep.
Now, Mr. Mosier, you heard what I stated off the record where I would have a conflict with one of the cases, and it's actually your case because of your sister.
Lily?
Yeah, my daughter, they're in the same class.
Oh,
And they're friends, so that's too close.
Okay.
So you understand what I stated, that I'm gonna have to get off the case on the preliminary after this hearing?
Yeah.
And so are you okay with me proceeding with this initial appearance?
Yep.
Okay, Mr. Ripple, same with you?
I understand.
All right, so Mr. Ripple, were you able to go over the criminal complaint with Mr. Mosier?
I did, and I will waive formal reading and request a preliminary hearing and waive time limits.
All right, thank you. So right now, we're gonna do, he waived time limit, so I'm not even gonna set this, quite honestly, Mr. Ripple, because we have Miss Wood Webster, we have you, we have Mr. Chapman, and we have Mr. Benson, and we need to make sure that, well, I guess they can be on, well, for ease of Miss Wood Webster, they should probably be on the same day.
That would be appreciated.
So what I'm going to do is have my assistant go over an email and email everybody with dates that could work so that we can make sure that it works for everybody. It's more efficient that way. Okay, so you understand all of those charges and the maximum penalties? Yes. Okay, so right now what I'm gonna do is, I think that's all I need to do because there are felonies here and I'm not gonna have you enter not guilty pleas to the misdemeanors at this time. Your attorney can take care of that at a later date in time. So, all right, are you good with everything, Mr. Ripple? It feels awkward not setting a date.
That's fine. I understand completely.
Are you still on Sturgeon Avenue?
Yep.
Telephone ends in 1806.
Uh,
Do you have a cell phone number?
yeah, I don't have it memorized. Can I look at it?
You sure can.
Okay. Okay, I got it here.
All right, what is that?
715-416-1941.
1941. May we send you text message notifications of upcoming hearing dates?
Yes.
All right. And you're currently on the electronic monitor?
Yep.
When we're done here, you're gonna need to go talk with Mr. Hatch to make sure that you're all compliant and everything's going well with the monitor, okay?
Okay.
And to make sure that the payment's been done, all of those things, all right?
I think, sorry, I think I have to make one tomorrow.
Okay, well, you can talk to Mr. Hatch about that, okay?
Okay.
Sounds good. All right, thank you. We're adjourned. Mr. Chapman. Mr. Tober?
Do I take this with me?
Yes, take that with you. That is your copy.
All right.
For the record, he was served a copy of the criminal complaint by Ms. Wood Webster at the beginning of the hearing. We will go on the record in the matter 26 CF 120, State of Wisconsin versus. Please make sure all of your telephones are shut off. The next one that rings, I will take. All right, we'll go on the record in the matter 26 CF 120, State of Wisconsin versus Ethan Tober. The state appears through Special Prosecutor Hollywood Webster in person. We have Daniel Chapman, Defense Counsel in person with Mr. Tober. We're set here today for an initial appearance. Mr. Tober was served prior to the hearing, the criminal complaint. Mr. Chapman, were you able to go over those charges with Mr. Tober and the maximum penalties?
I was, Your Honor.
Does he understand them?
Yes, he does.
Form of reading or waive?
We will waive reading of the complaint.
Still on Clam Lake Drive?
Yes.
And so, Mr. Chapman and Mr. Tober, prior to calling the case on the record, you heard that I would need to be stepping down after. Everything good with that?
I heard that, Judge. Honestly, I was intending to speak with Ms. Wood Webster after court, but I think there's a very strong likelihood these cases are going to be severed at some point or another. So if you only need to step out on one of them, I don't think you have to step back on all of them.
I can definitely consider that.
I would say just stay on for now, and we'll talk with the district attorney.
Okay, I can definitely consider that. And here's the deal. I just want to make sure I'm going to double check with ethics.
Yes, Judge.
So I'm sure it's probably fine, but I just want to make sure I don't ever like to cross that line. Okay, so with that, again, I'm not going to set a date right now. Mary will send an email, and then I will consider that and think about that after we're done here. Okay?
Yes.
All right. Telephone ends in 8878.
Can I check?
You sure can check.
That is not the number you've been calling me from.
My number is 715-566-2050.
May we send you text message notifications of upcoming hearing dates?
Yes.
All right. And you are still on the monitor?
Yep.
When you're done here today, just go meet with Mr. Hatch, go through the policies again, make sure everything's compliant, everything's good. And do you have a payment to make tomorrow too?
Yep.
Just talk to him about that too. Okay? All right. Anything else, Mr. Chapman?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Then we are adjourned.
So because of the judge's issues that she was talking about. that's
Oh,
why we're not
Mr.
dealing with the
Chapman,
hearing today.
sorry,
Yes.
do you waive time limits for the prelim?
We had actually planned on waiving it outright today, but in order to keep things even with the other co-defendants, we won't do that yet. Yes, we will waive time limits.
Excellent. Thank you, Mr. Chapman. I appreciate you. Mr. Gutting. We will go on the record in the matter 26 CF 122, State of Wisconsin versus Justice Gutting. The state appears through a special prosecutor Hollywood Webster in person. We have Adam Benson in person as counsel. We have Mr. Gutting also in person. We're set for an initial appearance. Mr. Benson and Mr. Gutting, you heard the statement that the court made prior to calling the case about stepping down due to a conflict with one.
Correct, Your Honor.
All right. And you're okay with the court proceeding right now with an initial appearance?
Yes, we are, Your Honor.
And I'm not sure your position on what Mr. Chapman said about considering staying on or not. I don't
No
care.
opinion as of yet, Your Honor. Haven't had a chance to analyze it,
You
so.
just think about it, you analyze it, you let me know, but I'm prepared to step down on all three. All right. So he understands those charges and the maximum penalties,
He does, Your Honor.
formal reading or waive.
We would waive it, Your Honor.
Okay, still at County Road A.
Yes, Your Honor.
Telephone ends in 0044.
No, Your Honor.
May I get an updated, please?
715-416-2088.
All right. May we send you text message notifications?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. You're not on monitor, so you don't have to update with Dave about anything, so you're good to go. Mr. Benson, I'm going to be considering what Mr. Chapman said, but expect an email from my assistant with dates for prelims, or you're waiving time limits?
Correct, Your Honor. And my client would have no objection to you staying on the case if that were to happen, so.
Okay, thank you. We are adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, who am I missing? I think you're good to go, Dave, to go meet with them and do all of the things. Mr. Dubois or Du Bois?
Your Honor.
Talk to me?
Yeah, I have a question.
Okay. And
Just have a seat.
Not that I think that there is a conflict, Mr. Chapman, or what, but you represent his mother in an OWI-4.
Oh, I didn't know they were related.
That, I believe that is his mother. So
I'll talk to him about that.
okay.
Are you Mr. Childers?
No, that's our restorative justice
Oh,
guy.
thank you. Sorry.
Yeah, I would not talk to a father.
I didn't realize you were going back. I thought you just wanted to talk here.
A second.
Yes.
No, I don't.
Yes. So is it Dubois or Dubois?
All right.
That's what she told me too.
Seated.
You go with Dubois until I'm told otherwise. But I had
See,
the same,
that's the thing.
I just asked him. I had the same conversation with her. I remember now.
See, I did too. And
It's just like the French pronunciation.
see, I initially had said Dubois for your mom, and then she said Dubois. And then I'm like, okay. And so then I've been calling her Dubois for the last couple of years. And then with Mr. Chapman, he called her Dubois.
She told me either one is fine, so I just went with Dubois because that's how I've always pronounced that name.
How do you say your name?
I'll just say Du Bois. I like.
Du Bois?
Then I'll go with Dubois.
Then we do Dubois.
I
Okay.
just like to keep it like simple.
I want to call you what you want, what you call yourself.
Yep.
Okay. We will go on the record in the matter 26 CF 125, State of Wisconsin versus Carter Dubois. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. We have Mr. Dubois in person with counsel Daniel Chapman. We're set here today in this matter for an initial appearance. Mr. Chapman, were you able to go over the criminal complaint with Mr. Dubois?
I was, Your Honor, and I actually have a four corners challenge to it.
All right, so we do need to take that up before we move forward.
I can simplify it if you want.
Go ahead.
There's only two parts in this complaint where Mr. Dubois is mentioned. On page 11, I learned that NJ had provided information to the third party, or that the third party involved in the burglaries was Carter Dubois. And then on the next page, where they describe what NJ said they walked around Siren for a bit, then they met up with Carter Dubois. NJ said they then stole the car. NJ said they then went to Webster and broke into the gas station. It's ambiguous whether they includes Carter Dubois or not, but as it sits, it doesn't say in any way what he did or how he assisted. I cannot tell from this complaint what my client is accused of doing.
I'm reading it more through. It makes sense to me, Mr. Schmidt, but I mean, you'd be able to remedy it by refiling.
Absolutely, but I'm entitled to that information prior to the prelim. I don't have to guess at the state's intentions.
To the extent this is a motion to dismiss on a victim case being made at the hearing.
I don't think that that's what this is it?
If the state's just going to say, I'll correct the complaint and just file a supplemented complaint, I'll wait for that filing. I don't care to go through the process of dismissing, refiling, rereading a complaint.
And re-getting appointed and all of those.
And I assume there's more information, but I'm just saying, before we go forward with a preliminary hearing, I need the state to do that. And if Mr. Schmidt's willing to do that voluntarily without a court order, then I'll wait for it.
Here's what I can do. I can either reset this for an adjourned initial for another date and time. Mr. Schmidt knows what you're saying. And if he wishes to make the changes, he can. If not, then there'll be notice. We'll put it on adjourned initial, motion to dismiss.
That would be acceptable. Thank you.
Or four, I think, I don't know if it should be four corners or motion to dismiss, but it is essentially motion to dismiss.
Yes.
I don't know what CCAP identifies it as. Now, would you be able to be here Is September 3rd or 4th too quick? Oh, that is an ADA week though.
And I need a little more time that there's like 100 pages of reports.
That makes sense. Now with more time is October 1st, if it works for Mr. Chapman, too soon still?
I am already here at 1 o'clock.
Or I can do the next week, which is Mr. Schmidt's week, October 5th or October 7th.
I am already here at 9 o'clock on October 5th.
So 9 o'clock, October 5th, would that work, Mr. Schmidt?
Yes.
9 o'clock, October 5th. We will schedule it for the double hearings. Anything further, Mr. Chapman?
No, Your Honor.
Now, before we dismiss or adjourn, are you still on Sandpoint Road?
Yes.
Telephone ends in 1834.
Yes.
May we send you text message notifications?
Yes.
All right, thank you. You can come get your notice and you are free to leave.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Olivia said to remind you that Walter Corbijn hasn't been called.
Oh, my goodness. I
you go.
apologize. It was a cluster in here. Yeah, he was on my first page of ones. Thanks for the reminder.
Oh, Olivia.
It's Olivia. We will go on the record in the matter 26 CT 28, State of Wisconsin versus Walter Corbijn. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Mr. Corbijn appears in person with counsel Emma Hanu, making a special appearance on his behalf here today. We're set for a return on warrant. He's here, and an initial appearance. Ms. Hanu, does he qualify?
He does, Your Honor.
I figured he did. How you doing today, Walter?
I'm doing good.
Good. Sorry, I didn't mean to overlook you.
Oh, no, you're okay. You're good.
I know it could be boring sitting here though, so I apologize for that. This is an operator without a license. I believe you told me previously you're gonna work on that and you're making steps towards that. Ms. Hanu, would you like to speak on his behalf or can I just have Walter?
Are you comfortable talking?
Yeah, Walter and I we go way back, don't we, Walter?
Your Honor, Mr. Corbijn indicated to me that he is able to get his license back. There's just a waiting period. He indicated, I think sometime in October, he said he would likely be able to get it back. So September, October. I think he is on the cusp of it.
That's nice. That's great to hear, Walter. Walter, can I have you take that microphone and push it down? I just want to see your face.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So Mr. Schmidt, is there an offer that can be presented?
If he gets his license back, we'll dismiss the criminal case.
All right. That's kind of great, isn't it? In this court, the last time there's $250 posted. And so what did you have to do? What did you have to do just to pay or do the driver's test?
So you can just do the driver's test.
Okay. I'm gonna set it for a couple months later in October, okay? That'll give you time to be able to get your license. Really want to see your license, that would be great. But I am okay if you get your license and you give it to Mr. Smith's office and then you don't want to come to the next hearing, that's fine. The money that's been posted for that failing to appear, that'll be just remitted back. I think your dad posted it, but it'll be remitted back to your dad, okay?
Okay.
And if you get your license and you don't want to come to that hearing, that's fine. But if you want to stop sometime else and show me your license, that would be great.
I definitely will. Definitely want to show you it.
How else are you doing, Walter?
I'm doing okay.
You still have permission to call you Walter, correct?
Yeah.
You were looking for a job. Did you find one?
I did find one in June, I think around June, but it didn't work out.
Didn't work out.
No.
So you're still looking? Want you to work hard. He's the smart one, Miss.
I got a factory job. That's I was so I don't know. It was just a better job than any other jobs I ever had. I want to get another factory job.
I'm rooting for you. I want you to get that factory job too. One, because, well, they pay pretty good.
They pay pretty good.
2, it's gonna keep you out of trouble.
Mhm.
I like you succeeding. Would 11:15 on October 22nd work?
Yeah,
Okay, 11:15, October 22nd. Hopefully that's gonna be enough time for you to get all that stuff done, okay? Come up here, get your notice, and you are free to leave.
Go over the charges.
Oh, wait, you went over the criminal complaint. He understands the count. Usually either we do an adjourned initial or whatever.
I don't know that he got a copy of the criminal complaint.
We're just gonna move it to an adjourned initial. Okay, that works.
Did you say you want a copy?
Yeah, in with cases like that. And especially with the deferred cases too, because then it doesn't stay on the, doesn't look more intensive in the case. Oh, you're good. Everything's good. I'm out of practice.
Ooh.
You need your notice. There you go. Are you Christopher? Who's in custody?
Dotson.
Okay, you're okay. And do I have a Christopher Maynard?
Your Honor, for Christopher Meyer should be appearing by Zoom.
Meyer?
Palo Alto Jail.
I'll have Don, oh, that's the Don Joyce.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Mr. Dotson, we will get to your hearing after this other hearing, okay?
You're totally fine. Take your time. My stomach's in knots. You're fine. You're totally fine.
All right. If we can, there we go. Can you hear me, Mr. Meyert? You are muted. We will go on the record in the matter 26 CF 79, State of Wisconsin versus Christopher Meyert. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. We have Joel Feliski appearing in person, Mr. Meyert appearing by video conferencing in custody in the
Palo Alto County Jail.
Thank you. So he is requested to appear by video conferencing today. Is this going to be a preliminary hearing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so Mr. Meyert, this is going to be a preliminary hearing. And so you're okay with appearing by video conferencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand you have the right to be here in person if you wished?
Yes.
And so I want to let you know that if you have any questions or concerns and you need to speak with your attorney, let me know and I can send him to Zoom and I can set you into a confidential breakout session, okay?
Okay.
All right. So Mr. Feliski, he's stipulating to identity?
That is correct.
Excellent. Mr. Schmidt, call your witness.
I call Bridget Getz.
Officer Getz,
You
please
can't
come
bring anything
forward. Raise your right hand, be sworn in, and have a seat at the witness stand.
Do you affirm that the testimony you're about to provide in this matter should be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes. All right, you may begin.
Could you state your name for the record?
Bridget Getz.
What do you do for a living?
I work for the Village of Grantsburg as a police officer.
Were you so employed on May 30th, 2026?
Yes,
Did you stop a person in a vehicle named Christopher Meyert?
yes, I did.
Did you find anything of police interest in that vehicle?
Yes, I did.
What did you find?
I found some drug paraphernalia, 2 glass pipes with white residue inside one, some burnt residue, a syringe that was not loaded, a scale, a portable scale, and a cigarette package that contained 2 baggies of a crystalline substance, which with my training and experience, I believe to be methamphetamine,
Where were these items located?
in the center console of the vehicle.
Were there any other items in the center console of the vehicle?
There was some checks, some lottery tickets. There was just a bunch of things in the vehicle.
And who was the vehicle registered to?
Sharal Mayard. He stated that that was his mother.
You know how to spell Cheryl?
It's Charyl, I believe. It's Cheryl with an A rather than an E.
Thank you.
When you say he said that was his mother, who are you referring to?
Christopher.
You said on your training experience, you believed the substance to be methamphetamine. Did you do anything else to investigate what that substance was?
Yes, sir.
What did you do?
I tested it.
How did you test it?
I used a field test kit on the side of the road to test one of the pipes, the white residue, and that tested positive for methamphetamine. And then a couple days later, I tested the powdery substance that was located on the gray scale. That also tested positive for methamphetamine. And then I also tested one of the crystalline packages that tested positive for methamphetamine. That was field tests as well.
Are those tests you're trained in the use of?
Yes.
And the place where you stopped the vehicle, was it in Burnett County?
Yes.
Who were the occupants of the vehicle?
There was just one occupant, that would be Christopher.
The condition of the vehicle, how would you describe it?
It appeared like he lived in the vehicle. There was just a lot of stuff in it.
Okay. I have no other questions.
Mr. Plisky?
Thank you, Your Honor. Officer Getz, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Officer, you were on patrol on May 30th of 2026, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
You received a call from a concerned driver?
Our dispatch center did, sir.
A dispatch center. It was a complaint regarding an erratic driver?
Yes.
There was a report of the vehicle swerving?
Correct.
And the vehicle was reported to have a Minnesota license plate, correct?
Correct.
But there was no other vehicle description included, correct?
I don't believe so. Sedan.
Simply a sedan?
Correct.
But there was no description of color?
No.
Or make?
No.
Or model?
Correct.
Or condition?
Correct.
Thank you. Officer, in the course of this investigation, you observed a Chevy Impala on Highway 70, correct?
Correct.
And that was traveling westbound?
Correct.
It was blue in color?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. And it had a Minnesota license plate?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Officer, in observing that Chevy Impala, you did not observe any erratic driving, correct?
Objection, relevance.
I'm going to sustain that objection.
Officer, when observing the Impala, you observed it turn around right in the middle of the road, correct?
Yes, sir.
Objection, relevance. This is not a suppression hearing challenging basis of the stop.
Sustained.
Nothing further.
All right. Any other questions, Mr. Schmidt?
No,
You may step down. Thank you. Any other witnesses?
not from the state.
Any witnesses, Mr. Plisky?
No, Your Honor.
Based upon the testimony of Officer Getz, the court does find that there's probable cause to believe a felony probably occurred in Burnett County by the defendant. So I will find probable cause and bind the matter over. Chris, I forget, I apologize. I told you I would call you Chris instead of Christopher, but you know I have to call you by your legal name for the case. So you can understand that I'm not sure if you're aware of a preliminary hearing, but it's a small little burden that the state has to prove a felony was probably committed by you. And that all of the evidence goes in what's called the light most favorable to the state. And it's not something where the court can look at credibility or to judge evidence or things, etc. And that's why Mr. Schmidt was objecting, because he's saying that maybe there should be a motion hearing or something of that nature. You can talk to your attorney about that. Are you filing an information?
I filed the information. It mirrors the criminal complaint.
Proceed with an arraignment or set it for another date?
Your Honor, I'm comfortable proceeding with the arraignment as I have reviewed the complaint with Chris. I believe that Chris does understand the charges and the maximum penalties. So to all counts, we will enter in a plea of not guilty.
Not guilty plea will be entered on your behalf. You are entitled to a jury trial. You would be entitled to a speedy trial should you request one. Are you asking for a status or what are you asking?
Your Honor, I think a status in the normal course of business would be appropriate here. There has been some discussion between the parties regarding a potential offer. So I think at this time, just having a status date on the calendar for the court to check in would be appropriate.
Can you do October 8th at 3? Right after treatment court.
That will work.
And I remember I need to set it for the afternoon. It works better for the jail. So we'll see you October 8th at 3 o'clock, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. We are adjourned. Has Kanaya?
I was kind of waiting for you to ask me. I'm sorry, it's a weird.
Can you say it one more time?
Yeah, it's no problem. It's Kenanaya, and I've hit my head probably about 8 times, so it's hard for me to even say it at this point.
Okay, Kenanaya Dotson, has Kenanaya applied for a public defender?
I am not sure. Ken and I, have you applied with our office?
I have applied for an attorney and a public defender. I have been able to get a hold of them. My mom's been trying to today to get a hold of them. I've tried to call the past several days. Today I just
What I
haven't.
can do, here's what I can do. Actually, it's just a GF. I don't think anything's been filed yet.
Okay.
No, I've been trying to get the papers together today. It should be filed by the end of the week.
By the end of the week.
Okay.
So if you just want to go and see if he qualifies.
Certainly. And just for reference, Ken and I, if it's
Yeah.
your mother that's calling, and maybe this would be good for the court to know as well, we cannot take an application through a third party. We would have to speak to you directly. Just wanted to clear the air on that in case that was what was happening.
Yeah. I gave her full permission to do things on my behalf. I know that you guys will still have to talk to me on some things, but there's just kind of things we can both work together and not have.
Oh, certainly. I just wanted to make sure that that was clear.
Yep. Just let me know like anything I had to do on my behalf, because that's what I've been hearing is that like I had to call, I have to do this, but yeah, just let me know anything that I need to do and I'll figure it out.
Here's the deal. You guys get to talk. I'm going to send you into a breakout session. You can ask him all those things, okay? Once Mr. Felisky gets into the Zoom, I will send you to a confidential breakout session. You can talk to him about some things, see if you qualify. It's just an FYI, not that you're whatever, going to make a special appearance. This is on for a bond modification request.
I understand.
Yeah, it's hopefully to make it to where I can see my service.
Do you want the probable cause?
If I could get that.
But thank you for helping me. I really have no idea how to do this. I just need to get back to my service animal and get all this stuff figured out.
Mr. Felisky, you can come get it. It's printing right now.
Yes.
But thank you so much, Judge.
I would say stop talking, because anything you say can be used against you, and you need to talk to Mr. Felisky first to see if you qualify, and then we'll go from there, okay?
I see. Thank you, though. I just appreciate you letting me know more legality as to what's going on, because I have no idea. Procedure is what I was trying to say.
Yes, and Mr. Felisky will be able to go over all of that with you.
Yeah, cool. Thank you so much.
We must be having something with our internet, because Mr. Felisky is usually right on, and it's been taking him long to be able to log in.
I guess like I'm gonna like see something pop up on my screen.
Yep, you will, as soon as I have Mr. Felisky.
Yeah. It's okay, the jail's Wi-Fi has been glitchy too. And then we're all back.
All right. We will go on the record in the matter 26 GF 220 group file of Kenanaya Dotson. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. We do have Joel Felisky making a special appearance on Mr. Dotson's behalf. We are in victims' rights compliance for a bond modification hearing. All right, thank you. You're making a special appearance, but I don't know if you're going to actually speak or do anything, but does he qualify?
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Dotson does qualify for the public defender services, so an attorney will be appointed to represent him further. For today's purposes, I have discussed the matter of bond. I'm not sure what exactly Mr. Dotson, I should say, was asking for in his original request to modify. Which is to say, I'm not sure whether he was asking for a signature bond or some cash, but I am prepared to make an argument for this today.
You can make an argument if you wish, or you're just thrown into the fire to do an application for a public defender to see if he qualifies. So I'm comfortable, and if Mr. Dotson would like to argue on his behalf, that's fine. You should feel no pressure of doing that.
Well, I understand and appreciate the court's concern, Your Honor. This is the nature of the job. I suppose I'll defer to Mr. Dotson. If he would like me to make an argument on his behalf, I'm certainly prepared to do so.
Okay.
So, Mr. Dotson, would you like to present an argument to the court, or would you like it to come through Mr. Felisky?
I think Mr. Felisky would probably be a lot more adept to doing this than my inexperienced brain would be able to. As you said, it was kind of got thrown in the fire with this, unaware of a lot of different things. But yeah, he's absolutely allowed to. Yes, that's what
And he's
Kevin
super.
said.
He's very qualified. He's a good attorney, even though he
Thanks.
just got the information. He does think on his feet very well. Mr. Felisky.
Very high IQ, very smart man.
Thank you, Your Honor. So based on my discussion with Mr. Dotson at this time, the defense would be asking for a modification of his bail. I see it is currently set at $100,000 cash to be reduced to a signature bond, perhaps with a $200 to $300 cash component. Your Honor, my client has advised that he is a resident of the state here. He has been residing here for between 4 and the past 6 months. He does intend to reside here going forward. He, prior to his period of incarceration, was employed at McDonald's and Subway located in Spooner, Wisconsin. So he certainly does have some ties to the community. He also advised, Your Honor, based on a very brief review, that he does not have any prior missed appearances here in Wisconsin or in his native Georgia. He does not appear to have had any missed court appearances or warrants issued, therefore, from that point. So in consideration of his lack of prior record, Your Honor, and his ties, albeit limited to the community, I would ask for a signature bond with the $200 to $300 cash component. I would also additionally note that in speaking to Mr. Dotson, he does not object to any special conditions that the court may wish to impose, given the severity and nature of the charges here. For example, he raised potentially being on some sort of ankle monitor or curfew, to have restrictions on place and travel. So all to say, there would be no objection to those conditions were that ordered by the court. Thank you.
All right. So, Mr. Dotson, before I ask for an argument from the district attorney, I just have a couple questions and just answer them very briefly.
Yeah.
You've lived in Wisconsin for 4 to 6 months.
Yeah, I believe so.
Prior to that, did you live in Georgia?
Yes, I did live there prior to that in Georgia with my mom in a shed on her property. But now that I'm in Wisconsin, I've actually received Badger Care, food stamps, and a lot more benefits. And I have a caseworker to help me get jobs and stuff like that in FSET. And I'm trying to get on my feet and find my own housing and rent. Yeah, I'm trying to make it here. I was living in Georgia, but not too well. I was living in a shed. But now I'm actually doing okay. I have friends and family that's letting me sleep on their couches or have spare rooms for me every now and then. But I do want to be able to provide the court with 2 or 3 addresses, which I will be able to do upon release, places that you will absolutely be able to find me in 2 seconds flat, or 2 or 3 phone numbers. Since the court conditions me not to have a cell phone or any social media, I can absolutely abide by that and make sure that the people around me can, you know, let me know what the court or any officials might need from me, and I'll basically just watch television. No social,
All right.
no contact, nothing.
Okay, all right. So Mr. Schmidt, argument?
I'd ask that cash bond remain the same. Mr. Mayor has absolutely no connection to the state of
Dotson.
Wisconsin, or Dotson, sorry, has absolutely no connection to the state of Wisconsin. When Detective Carlson called his mother and asked why he came up here, his mother said he came up here solely to meet this child. His mother was familiar with this child because he had been talking to her for so long online. She said that they have no family up here. He sought out a job at McDonald's to find the child. The child provided a cell phone to law enforcement that contained dozens and dozens of explicit threats by Mr. Dotson to murder the victim's family if she wouldn't keep talking to him, wouldn't meet with him, wouldn't unblock him on things. The victim has expressed to victim witness coordinator, they are deathly concerned that he's going to kill them if he gets out. He presents an unacceptable risk of death and great bodily harm to the victim and their family. The evidence in this case is pretty strong because of the messages obtained from the phone, including numerous photographs of himself that he sent the victim over the time. Police have been corroborating more and more over time. The charges in this case are going to be more than Mr. Dotson's life in terms of maximum penalty. It's going to be at least 5 counts of either first or second degree sexual assault of a child. Detective Carlson is looking at something with the phone to see if it's first or second degree. That's the sole reason I don't have a complaint today and why I will soon. This person is a tremendous flight risk. He could go back to Georgia. He could kill the victim. He could kill the victim's family. The bond should stay what it is.
All right, thank you. This is a very serious case with allegations of a 26-year-old having, well, at the time, 24-year-old having sexual contact and discussions with a 12-year-old. You are now 26 and the victim is now 14, and there are allegations of sexual intercourse and sexual assault and a lot of other serious things. The court was not aware of the facts of the information that was contained in the cell phone with the threats to the victim, to the victim's family, etc. That makes this far more serious. You do not have a connection to Wisconsin. You may have some connection, but not a strong connection. You've only lived here for a few months, and you could flee to Georgia, whether or not you live in a shed or in a house, it doesn't matter. The fact is you could flee very easily to Georgia or to any other state. Therefore, based upon that, the court is going to deny the bond modification request and is going to keep the bond the same.
Is there?
I don't have a vehicle.
On the bond, it's no contact with victim or the residents. Could we add or workplace?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. So the court will add no contact with victim, residents, or workplace. Quite honestly, the court didn't think of that. It's a 14-year-old, but that makes sense if she has a job. All right, and I believe then we do have the next date is scheduled for September 9th at 2 o'clock. Hopefully the district attorney's office will have an attorney appointed to your case at that time, and we will proceed in this matter. Thank you. We are adjourned. All right, Mr. Bruce. We will go back on the record 24 CT 105, State of Wisconsin versus Daniel Bruce. Same appearances as previously noted. Mr. Bruce, you have considered the state's offer and you wish to accept it. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you understand that you would have the right to an attorney?
Yep.
And you wish to represent yourself?
Yes.
And you have been representing yourself?
Yes.
And you've come to a point where it's not impossible for you to get your license, but it's still very difficult and you still have a lot of hoops to jump through,
Yes.
and that it's a financial burden at this time due to not having a car to do the ignition interlock device and have the SR22 insurance and those types of things.
Yes.
And so you wish to accept the offer of plead to the count for costs only.
Yes.
Do you understand that an attorney goes to law school, they study the things so that they can look at the cases and see if there are any defenses or a lack of defenses, and they can negotiate on your behalf?
Yes.
Do you understand that there are disadvantages to not having an attorney, such as the opposite of what I said?
Yes.
And you wish to represent yourself?
Yes.
How old are you?
I'm 41 years old.
Can you read, write, and you understand the English language?
Yes.
Any drugs, alcohol, or other medications in the last 24 hours?
No.
Have you been deemed mentally incompetent or suffer from a mental disability?
No.
Do you understand you would have the right to a trial? You would have the right to have your attorney or yourself cross-examine the state's witnesses or call witnesses to testify for you.
Yes.
You would have the right to testify on your own behalf or remain silent and not have your silence used against you. You would also have the right to have that jury trial in which 12 of your peers would need to reach a unanimous decision as to a guilty verdict or find you not guilty. And you would also have the right to have the state prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand all of those rights you're giving up here today?
Yes.
Do you understand that if you're not a citizen of the United States, your plea could result in your deportation?
I'm a citizen.
I have to ask that to everybody. So you understand that?
Yes.
And do you understand that the state would have to prove on or around October 25th, 2024 in Burnett County, Wisconsin, while being a person whose operating privileges have been revoked pursuant to Wisconsin law, you operated a motor vehicle on a highway during such revocation or thereafter, and the revocation was a result of an OWI or similar offense?
Yes.
You understand that the maximum possible penalty could be a fine of up to $2,500 or imprisonment of up to 1 year in the county jail or both?
Yes.
Do you understand that there is an offer here extended to you in which there will be a recommendation to the court for costs only? But do you understand I'm not bound to follow that?
Yes.
I could sentence you to that maximum penalty if I thought it was warranted,
I know.
or any other sentence. You understand that?
Yes.
Do you still wish to proceed and enter a guilty plea?
I do.
Now, are you admitting here today you operated a motor vehicle while your license was revoked?
I did.
And you knew that your license was revoked?
I did.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
I'm guilty.
Has anyone made any threats or any promises to you for you to plead guilty today?
No.
You're doing so freely and intelligently, telling the court you fully understand what you're doing
Yes.
and voluntarily?
Voluntarily.
You have any questions for the court or for Mr. Schmidt before I proceed?
I have none.
As to the sole count operating a motor vehicle while revoked, how do you wish to plead?
Guilty.
Court will find your plea of guilt is done knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily. I'm going to find that you understand your constitutional rights and what it means to waive and give up those rights. I'm going to find a factual basis to accept your plea of guilt. Based on that, I will find you guilty of the sole charge. A judgment of conviction will be entered today. Argument and sentencing recommendation, Mr. Schmidt.
Thank you. Costs are appropriate because the defendant put in a significant effort to get his license and simply wasn't able to get it done in time. Hopefully this will lead to him, the progress he's already done, leading to getting his license after this case. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Bruce, anything you want to add or you want to state here today?
Thank you for being patient. I do appreciate the time that you gave me. I'm on the right track to get my license, so I'm not going to stop.
I really, really, really am excited for you and very hopeful.
Thank you.
Because you have been working hard towards getting your license. And if time wasn't against you, you know, you could have another 6-9 months to be able to get it. But unfortunately, this case is 2 years old.
Yeah, it's a long one.
It's very old. So what I'm going to do here is that I'm following the recommendation mostly. Generally, it's $443 in fines and fees. I'm only going to assess the mandatory DNA fee of $200.
Okay.
I have to assess that. I can't waive that.
Okay.
But I'll waive the rest because I know that you're in that financial predicament and you want to work your way out because you want to get
Yes.
your license. So that's why I'm doing that.
Thank you.
Either you can pay the $200 within 45 days, or you can make payment plan. I'll even accept, I don't do this often, $25 a month.
Okay.
Okay. And so $25 a month will start in September, if that's what you wish to do, and to continue thereafter. If you fail to pay your fine.
A defendant struggling with substance abuse, unemployment, transportation problems, and the consequences of multiple DUIs appeared before the judge without having made enough progress toward treatment. The judge confronted him directly, explaining that his employment problems were connected to his substance issues. She reminded him that he had valuable skills and that people would likely hire him, but they needed him to address the problems caused by his drinking first. Then the judge delivered the strongest warning. If I don't have a good plan on the 24th of September, I got no option. I got to put you in jail. Instead of immediately sending him to jail, she gave him time to work with probation and explore recovery court. The judge even offered to help restore his suspended driver's license if he could come up with $45, because getting legally back on the road could help him find work. She made it clear that she wasn't trying to punish him. She wanted him to get treatment, rebuild his life, and become productive again. But by September 24th, she expected a real plan.